glad you mentioned that. I could have said, you know what, turn my back on God. I said, God, why am I going to jail because of this? I'm serving you. I'm doing everything you're supposed to be doing. And here I am incarcerated. But he had a mission for me. When I got to that jail, there was about 3 or 2 believers that were there, but they were just a facade of believers. And they saw me with my book ministry, and they saw me just reading. And they gave me the name minister. I'm no minister. I'm just a regular guy like you and me, you know. I just believe in the word. Time, right? Yeah. And by the time I left that cell that I was at in the pod where I was at, about 12 believers just stood with me at that table, asking me to pray for them. Leaders of different organizations. We won't say no names. Right. But so then I got released on work release and went out for a little while. And then I got myself caught up again and went back. Because I let the flesh take over instead of the spirit. Because we're all human and we all fall short of the glory of God. So if you ever feel that you're perfect, then you're in the wrong direction. And I tell everybody this, spell him for me. Can you spell him for me?
H-I-M.
Now take that I and put it before the H.
I said I-H-M.
Okay, what happened right there? I got this. I can do this. I know what I'm doing. The minute you take the H out of the equation, you're in trouble. Because he has to come first in all things.
I love that. That's great, man. That's great. I can use that one. I'm going to tell my kids that one.
And let me tell you this, that the minute we do that, we fall. And we'll fall flat on our face every time. But the key is to fall flat, but to get back up and continue to fight.
What brings to mind, though, once again, I'm going to take us right back to the beginning of the conversation. God's House Church, because we're not going to let Brother Ruben fall. He's going to try to fall, but I was calling you when you were in jail. Right?
Amen. And I remember brother wrote me, and Pastor went to visit me. Right. The church was there. And it was amazing because they stood by my family when I wasn't able to be
right. See, man, you church. Come on.
Yeah.
And also, I remember there was a time when you did fall. You were out. And you were having a bad time.
I was. I fell back into drugs and alcohol and doing things of the world.
I think you were up in a hotel and you called me.
I was in a hotel. I even left. I left on my own and went to a hotel because the enemy had me blinded and deceived, and he wants to destroy what God has built.
But you had me.
And my brothers reached out.
You had us.
Yes,
and that's church.
Brother James reached out. Pastor reached out. Right. Some other brothers and other brothers reached out. I'm not gonna say no names and returning.
Right.
But then I realized that I realized that I need to get back where I was at, and that these brothers did love me. There's 2 compadres of mine that I have also, and I won't say their names either, but y'all know who my compadres are.
Yeah.
Those guys are my spiritual advisors. They're amazing. They're powerful. They've been there for me in my darkest times, my family, my wife.
Yeah.
And they're always on the phone whenever we need to get a hold of them. There's never no doubt that you can't get a hold of them or they're not going to answer any time of the day. They're amazing people, and they are members of God's House Church also. So, man, come on down and learn. And learn from a great leader, a pastor. He's a very powerful, very good man. His family, his wife, his children. Everybody will show you love there, because I can tell you, because I felt love like I never felt before.
Yeah, right. And imagine not having that surrounding.